Hey, what's going on guys? Glock9 here and welcome to a special one-off 7 Days to Die video. This is not part of Apocalypse or any other survival series. What we are doing in this video is testing something that I mentioned in episode 44 of Apocalypse, and that is we are going to hold down a mountain, this one in particular, against the Day 70 Horde. Now I did build something up there to protect me from vultures, but I did not edit or alter this mountain range in any way. It is a natural formation. And I should also mention we are in the Apocalypse seed. I spotted this mountain in-game and thought it would be perfect for this test. This is the little town we found in episode 44. Tucked back there is the U.S. Army post that we raided. So I started a new game using the Apocalypse seed, leveled up my character to about 150, fast forwarded to day 70, and here we are. And like I said, I built that rooftop with bars just to protect me from vultures while we're hanging out up there all night. But this mountain is perfect. It's got a nice wide fat bottom, and I love wide fat bottoms, but then it tapers up to a very small surface area, which is what you want, because if the surface area on top is too big, zombies can spawn up there with you. Plus it looks like a heart, so that's pretty cool. So I think this is going to work out perfectly. I don't know how perfect these bars are going to work out. I'm pretty sure vultures can still swoop in here at us, but no big deal. We got guns and shit. But yeah, I'm calling it right now. I don't think the zombies are even going to come close to taking this mountain down. I don't care how big the horde is. I bet you they hardly put a dent in this thing. But we are going to find out. Now, something like that right there probably wouldn't do you so good, because look at the size of that surface area. Zombies would definitely spawn up there with you. So you might be a little hard pressed to find a mountain range that's going to work perfectly. But if you head to the desert and you look around and you're patient, I'm sure you can find something similar to this right here. Now, if you're playing survival, you can't just fly up there, so you got a couple of options. One is you can use ladders, but I wouldn't do that, because if zombies find their way up to your ladder, then they'll find their way up to you, and this whole fucking thing is pointless. So you could pull your way up like this, but then you're leaving a bunch of wood frames on the mountain. So my suggestion would be to just stair-step your way up like this, one at a time, and you can pick the frames up as you go, leaving nothing behind, and you can use this same method to work your way back down the mountain when the night's over. You just got to be careful, because this whole strategy is for nothing if you accidentally pick up the frame you're standing on and plummet to your death. Alright, here we go. We're in place. Horde night has started. Let's see if we can get a look down here with the scope. Yeah, already see irradiated. Can't really get a good look at what's going on down there. I see another radiated, whole bunch of them. That's a good sign. I mean, at some point we could use the fly ability and kind of fly out and just kind of get a look at what's going on down there, make sure we got a nice big horde. But for the most part, we're just going to kind of hang and wait out the night and see what happens. Now, if this works perfectly, which I think it will, you might be asking yourself, what's the point? Why cheese the horde night like this and not fight them? If you're going to do that, why not just turn hordes off? And I agree with you 100%. If you're going to cheese every horde night and not fight them, then just turn hordes off. You know, you still have to deal with wandering hordes and screamers and radiated zombies and runners inside POIs. You know, you just won't have to deal with the horde every night. But there are some instances where you could use this method. Like, for instance, my Apocalypse series, okay? If you're not watching that series or familiar with it, we're coming up on the Day 49 Horde. I had two bases going. One of them got completely destroyed. The second one, we're going to hold down against the Day 49 Horde. And I'm just kind of getting tired and bored of our current setup. So after the Day 49 Horde, if we survive, I'm looking to move to a new town and just kind of get a fresh start, right? So if you're going to try and get a fresh start in this game around Day 49 or later, it's going to be hard to get a new base up and running in time for the next Horde. So you could use a strategy like this to, there we go, got a nice big grouping right there. But yeah, you could use a strategy like this to get you through a couple of horde nights while you're working on your new base. I'm just going to fly out there a little just to get a better look. Yeah, okay. Yeah, the horde is bigger than I thought, and all we can see is the radiated zombies. I'm sure there are much more zombies down there. There are none on this side of the mountain, though. They're all pretty much in the same location. Oh, look, they're moving a little bit. They're probably trying to find a way up to me right now, but that's not going to happen. We got some demolishers down there. If I could trigger one of their buttons, that would not only do a bunch of damage to the mountain, but it could also kill a bunch of zombies too. Because if I don't kill any of these guys, I don't think any more zombies are going to spawn in, you know? I'm pretty sure killing zombies triggers more to spawn in. So if I could blow up a demolisher or two, that might actually increase the size of the horde. Oh, I got one. Oh, that's awesome. I don't know if that's enough to kill radiated zombies, but maybe some other zombies. Here's another one. Oh, we got him too. Bam. Shit, did I just kill the horde? Whoa, do not fall down. Get back up here. Looks like I killed a good amount of them. There's a dead one. That should trigger more to spawn in, though, hopefully. Otherwise, I just fucked our test up. Let's fly out there and take a look. There's a little grouping right there, and here they come. Here come a whole bunch more spawning in, so that's good. Alright, almost hour 2. Let's have a look. See what's going on down there. There they are. It looks like they're starting to tunnel into the mountain. But they're all in the same place. You know? Even if they tunnel in all... What are they going to do? They're going to just tunnel right through the mountain? They can't dig up. Even if they could. They're never going to get to me, dude. And they're never going to take this mountain down. And you know what? If I move around up here, it causes them to move around down there. So if I really wanted to make sure they weren't attacking the mountain, I could just spend all night constantly moving around up here, and that would trigger them to constantly move around down there. And, dude, it doesn't get any easier than this. You know what I mean? If I really felt like picking zombies off, I could do that, practice my aim while up here, but why even waste the ammo, you know? There's a nice big chunk right there. But they're not even doing anything. Most of them aren't even attacking the mountain. Well, it's officially morning. Zombies are still down there, I'm sure. But we're still up here, and all is well. I'll get my frames out, and I'll show you how we can easily start descending down the mountain using them. And all mountains are different. The one you find is going to be different than this one. You know, you could find areas like right here. You can throw a frame right there, and you can kind of use the mountain to your advantage. And just do this. Take it a little slow. Be careful. You can descend more than a few blocks at once. I know it's a little nerve-wracking, but it can be done. Yeah, I can see zombies still down there. If you wait a little bit longer, they'll all eventually drop dead. That's just what happens. If they don't, like, see you, if you're not close by to them, once the Horde night is over... Look, there you go. It just happened. They all disappeared and died. Now, if you hang around, more might spawn in. You never know, but... like I said, dude, if you're late into the game and your base failed or whatever and you're just looking for a way to cheese a big-sized horde, make your way to the desert, find a mountain like this, and you'll be good to go. There we go. Made our way down the mountain. The zombies are gone. That could not have worked out any more perfectly. And look at this mountain. It doesn't look like any damage was done at all. Let's see. Can we find where they were even attacking? Was it right here? I mean, they didn't do anything. Oh, wait, look at this. This must have been where they were tunneling. So they did a little bit of work, but not much at all, and they did start digging up. That must have been from them piling on top of each other. But even still, dude, hardly a dent. I mean, you want to see what it would take to bring this mountain down? I'll show you. I've got a rocket launcher on me and a shit ton of ammo, and we're going to see exactly what it would take to bring this mountain down. Oh, we made a nice big hole in it. And that took 20 rockets. We started with 140 rockets. We have 120 left. And do you know how many zombies it would take to dig a hole like that and how long it would take them? And even if they did, that did nothing to the structural integrity of this mountain. So let's keep going. That's 40 rockets. And we've made a gigantic hole through this thing. No signs of failing. Oh, there we go. Oh, I just heard a screamer, too. There's all sorts of zombies showing up. Oh, shit, look. It's starting to collapse. I want to make sure we're up on top when this thing collapses. I want to see what it would be like to be up there while the whole mountain is collapsing beneath your feet. So we're going to try and time this perfectly as to where the mountain starts falling and we can fly up there and experience this thing collapsing. Because I'm also curious to know if we were up there and the mountain collapsed, could we survive? And if not, what would kill us? The fall or getting crushed to death? Alright, let me get up here. Oh, I hear a lot of blocks falling. A lot of these iron bars already fell. Oh, shit. Here we go. Alright, I'm gonna try and, oh, fuck. Stay up here as long as I can. Oh, shit. Oh, we're gonna get crushed to death. Dude, we're getting buried alive. And I have no tools to get us out of here. I got dynamite. Oh, get out. Wow. I don't know how we made it out of there. That was lucky. Oh, there it goes. I was gonna say, is that it? Oh, shit. I can't get up any higher. What if I get over here? Without falling. Alright, well now I can't see shit, which kind of sucks. But that peak will definitely fall before the part I'm standing on. I just want to fly up here real quick just to see what's going on. I think that's it for now. I think the falling is done. I don't hear anything. Let's check it out. Well, even if the zombies were able to make a hole this big in the mountain, we would still be up there safe and sound. Now, some of it did collapse, and we almost did get crushed to death, but we didn't. We survived. Ah, damn bird. And do you know how many zombies it would take to make a hole this big? Seriously, all this damage? We're at like 60 rockets right now. You could hold this mountain down up to day 1000, and it wouldn't have this much damage done to it. Alright, let's get up there. I hear blocks falling. What's going? Oh, this whole side right here might be collapsing. I don't think the peak will, but let's get up here for a minute anyway, just in case. Nah, nothing much happened here. Even the side of the mountain stopped collapsing. We got to take the rest of this out right here. But even so, I think that's just going to bring down this side of the mountain. I don't think taking this out is going to affect the peak. You never know, because it's attached to it. So it could drag it all down. Alright, that should be good. Let's get right here. You can't see much from this area, but I think this would be the smarter place to be if this peak does start collapsing. Alright, we got to do a little bit more work down here. We are at 75 rockets used and counting, and this mountain, for the most part, is still standing. Alright, that should be the last of the support for this side of the mountain. I don't think that's going to take down, like, this main part right here. I'll get up here just in case, but I think that's all just going to break off. Yeah, it's not even attached to this anymore. Alright, well, I guess we'll start working on this side then. See how much damage we got to do over here to get this whole main piece here to break off. Well, I've got a bunch of dynamite and grenades, so we might as well use them. So I'm going to load up this crevice with explosives and then fire a rocket into it. And that's probably something you never heard someone say before. Or maybe you have. I don't know what kind of weird shit you guys are into. Okay, that's 30 sticks of dynamite and about 50 grenades. We're going to lose so many frames here. Yeah, completely frozen. As soon as it unfreezes, I will head for the mountain peak. Here we go. Get up here. This has to do it, right? I mean, if it doesn't, then I'm just going to say this mountain would never be taken down by zombies, ever. If you live to day 3000 and we're running Horde every night, it just would never happen. Alright, is this going to be it? I don't know. But even if it is, I still don't think zombies alone could ever take this mountain down. We also have to keep in mind all mountains are different. Right? This mountain that we found in the Apocalypse seed isn't guaranteed to be generated in any other map. Because I'm pretty sure the generation of terrain is different in every random generated world. But there's enough mountains to where if you find something similar to this, like I said earlier, wide fat bottom, narrow top, it's going to work for you. Oh shit. Here we go. Ooh. Get up. Gotta stay on the peak. Took a little damage there. Keep in mind, I did upgrade parkour a little bit, and I have heavy armor on, so that's going to help me. If I fell even from this height, I guarantee I probably still wouldn't die. Look what we have left. And there's not much holding it up. Actually, there is. Like, this whole side. Like, see, this is kind of like a dinosaur back down here at the bottom of the mountain. It's like the perfect fucking design to hold a horde down on top of. It really is. Here it goes. Alright, well at this point we could just walk down the dinosaur back. You know what I mean? We're right here. We managed to stay on the mountain peak until the peak reached the height of the dinosaur back ridge, and we could have just walked down to safety. Oh, damn birds. I can't believe they didn't bother us at all during the Horde night. Oh, come on, you fucker. And we're bleeding out, and I have no first aid. I have the creative menu on, though. We can just grab some. Oh, look at this. Such bullshit. Actually, it's not bullshit. I mean, we're flying around here in the desert. We deserve to get attacked by birds. But anyway, guys, that's pretty much it for the video. My conclusion would be, find yourself a mountain with a nice fat wide bottom and a narrow top, and you can pretty much live up there forever. You're going to have to come down for food and water occasionally, but that's really your only worry. Matter of fact, you can build an entire series around doing this. Call it Mountain Man. Find yourself a mountain, and the whole series will revolve around you building a base inside of it. There you go. $1 million idea. If you want to use it, just tell me where I should send the invoice. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching and all the support. It really does mean a lot. You guys can follow me on Instagram or Twitter. It's at Glock9Gamer. I follow all gamers back. Stick around for a new Apocalypse video on Monday and a new Scum series starting on Wednesday, and I will catch you guys in the next video.